YouTube, what the fuck is the word, y'all? It's your boy Yoy, the best that ever did it. True winner, 6 p.m. I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. Y'all know my Bears is real. My fucking Bears are real. Stop playing with us. We're not worried about no fucking Eagles. I keep saying this shit every week, man. We really like that. The coach is really like that. The O-line is really like that. But we talking about basketball, man. We back with some college basketball for Saturday, November 29th. Are y'all really going crazy? Because I'm about to go crazy tomorrow, man. Today, Saturday, it's a real good slate. We got a lot of board value. We're going to go over the best locks. Leave me a sub. Leave me a like. Comment your top 3 picks on the video or on the board for today. And then we're going to cook it up with a parlay at the end of the video. Let's get right into it. Jump right in the high gear. Navy, neutral venue with Navy. I'm taking Navy in that spot against Selah. Southeast Louisiana is Buns. Bethune-Cookman at Indiana. Indiana should smash these boys. Them boys are good at covering the spread, as we took them couple other times this year. Bethune-Cookman is much improved, though, this year. I gotta admit it. You know what I mean? They took Auburn to OT. They definitely can hang with some of the big teams, but I think this is a bad spot for Bethune-Cookman. I think they finally regressed to what we know they used to be 5 years and up until now. Like, shit, every year Bethune-Cookman's trash. Give me Indiana to roll them, boys. It's not a look-ahead spot because they play Minnesota weak-ass after this, so Indiana should get out there and hold that lead. Detroit Mercy, Niagara. Give me a Niagara at the crib. I'm not betting it. VMI, UCF. This is one of the locks of the video. We got 8 locks on the board, man. It's a lot of value today, man. Leave me a sub. Let's keep on cashing out. UCF is going to roll these boys. We taking the first half spread. We're going to do a first half ticket, first half parlay, and we're going to do a full game parlay at the end of the video. UCF laying a number. Maine and Longwood. This is another play we got on the board. 4-star play. Only reason it's a 4-star play is because Longwood is 0-2 away from home, and they're 1-5 on the spread. You know what I mean? But Maine is terrible. One of the worst teams in the country. 0-7. Longwood's at least 3-4. You know what I mean? So give me Longwood in that one. I like the money line play, but nothing I'm running to the window for. 4-star play. I like Houston Christian in that one. I don't know why they got HBU. They're HCU. You see this damn abbreviation right here, HBU? Their ass is really Houston Christian. I don't know why that B is right there. But Houston Christian, I think they get Georgia Southern a run for their money. That's a good underdog play. Give me Houston Christian in that one. JMU going like this to get George Mason teams 7-0. And these boys have been balling. George Mason, every time I'm looking at their damn game, they're just blowing somebody out like they're the OKC Thunder. JMU is having a bit of a down year. Look at their last game. They're coming off of a Nebraska-Omaha win. Florida International win and a Towson win before losing outright to LIU, Longwood, and the Akron Zips. So if you're losing outright on the road to Longwood and LIU by damn near 9 or more points, 9 and 10, give me George Mason to go crazy on y'all by 10 or 9 points as well. You know what I mean? George Mason is way better than these two teams is what I'm trying to say. And George Mason has been coming off of a monstrous season. Them boys have been rolling everybody who I've seen them play. They just beat FAU, a good team, by 9. Covered the spread. Ohio, a bad team, by what? 23. Jacksonville, another mid-bad team, covered their 16-point spread. Didn't cover against New Hampshire, but they won by still 17 points. Winthrop beat them by 16. Wofford beat them boys by fucking 24. Oh, my God. Give me George Mason. I'm laying a spread. Dartmouth going up against St. Peter's, and I'm going with St. Peter's in that one. I don't know who they think Dartmouth is, man. UC Upstate. mid team going up against Nebraska Cornhuskers. Cornhuskers at home, they are 4-0, 2-2 against the spread at home. And I'm laying it with Nebraska. This is a 4.5-star play, though. It's not a 5-star lock for me because UC Upstate, they got Carmelo over there. They got a little firepower who could hang in there. They're 4-2 against the spread, 3-1 on the road against the spread. They could sneak in a backdoor road spot. We don't really know Nebraska for just 40 piecing people, so I don't love it. I'll drop this down to 17.5 if I was you, but give me Nebraska to lay the big spread. Tennessee Tech coming up against Georgia. This is another lock on the board. First half lock and full game lock. Give me Georgia. I'm laying a 40 piece. They're going to blow these boys the fuck out. You see what Kentucky just did to them dudes, and Georgia is going to do the same damn thing. Win by 40, maybe 50. I like the first half spread a lot as well. 17. They're going to be up 20 by half at least. So give me Georgia first half and full game. Spread. High Point, another five-star lock. 18.5 points is right where it should be. We're going to drop it down about 14, 13. Give me High Point, lay the spread. Yeah, we ain't even going to talk about these boo-boo ass games. Some of these games are so mid. It's not even worth our time to talk about it. Like this UMBC game, I like this game, though. UMBC against Delaware State. Give me UMBC on the money line. I think they win by that spread, but they're not really good covering the spread. So give me just UMBC money line against Delaware State. I think Monmouth gets on that with Lemoyne. Give me Monmouth in that Lemoyne game. I'm not betting it, though. UNC Wilmington, another lock we got for today. Big star. This is a big 5-star play right here. One of the best plays on the board. UNC Wilmington's at the crib in this one. They're not on a neutral venue going up against an 0-8 Gardner-Webb team, one of the worst in the country. They're definitely arguably one of the worst teams in the country besides Mississippi Valley State. They're on that next little, they right there up, you know what I mean? Bad on the bad. Like, damn, boy. I'm fading them every week, just like we fading Louisiana Lafayette every week. Gardner-Webb every week. Alcorn State just had an explosion, though, last game in that tournament game. They just blew somebody out, but they're still on that auto fade list. They're a little bit one of the more formidable bad teams, but it's a lot of bad teams out there. And Gardner-Webb is one of them. Give me UNC Wilmington. Still no spread yet, but I'm thinking it's going to be around 16 to 18 to 20 points. I'm laying that motherfucker. Lipscomb at SEMO. Give me Lipscomb in this one. This is another spot I like Lipscomb in. SEMO, Southeast Missouri State. Nobody who I'm really going to back. They have a miserable offense. They're really losing to really bad teams, and they're just bad at covering spreads. I don't care if they're at home or not. Give me Lipscomb. Lipscomb haven't started the season off the best either, but they're at least catching their groove now. This is the right time to hop on Lipscomb. Lipscomb is always a good program when they get a little bit of games under their belt. Give me Lipscomb. SFA. They keep sleeping on my boys. Give me SFA against UT Arlington. The Arlington Mavericks is not that good, bro. I put my faith into the Arlingtons against a really, really winnable game, and they just came out there and won the first half and lost the game outright. Just gave it up. You know what I mean? The boys give up. Give me SFA in that one. Money line. They won't give up on you. Drake at Georgia Tech, and I'm going with Drake to lose the game. I think Georgia Tech. But we know we've been fading Georgia Tech all year. We faded them yesterday with DePaul. Give me I ain't going to lie to you. I got to keep fading Georgia Tech. Give me Drake in a neutral venue, but I'm not betting that game at all. I'll just do it just because I'm fading Georgia Tech. Mercer is on the road at Elon, and I like Mercer in this one. Give me Mercer Bears. Give me them Bears, baby. We rocking down with all type of Bears, baby. Let's turn up with the Bears in that one. Elon Phoenix is not going to win that game at all. I'm sorry. That should not be a pick'ems. Just because they're on the road, like, cut it out, bro. Winthrop playing another very, 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 very bad team. South Carolina State's 0-7. They have won as many games as me and you this year in the NCAA. Give me Winthrop at the crib. They're going to shit on them boys. I think that's a 12, 13-point spread. I hope it is because that's where they're going to perfect. I think they win this game by 15 plus. But if they could put that spread down there to 11, 12 for us, we catching a lot of value if we ladder that up to 15, 16-point win for Winthrop. Weber State money line against UMKC. American money line against Siena. We're not worried about Siena. They keep overrating them boys. Siena is not that. Siena is decent though. They gonna beat up on Brown and beat up on bad teams. The Mount, you know what I mean? Mount St. Mary's. But they're not gonna beat American at the crib. Give me American. American can really ball out. And I like Siena too. This is going to probably be a very high-scoring game with American and Siena. I want to see what that total at. Howard versus Mount St. Mary. Speaking about these weak-ass niggas. Give me Howard in this one. Howard's the better team here. I ain't going to lie. This is a weird spot, though. It's tricky, but I think Howard goes in there and gets that W, man. Give me... This is a very, very bad Mount St. Mary's team. We usually see this Mount St. Mary's team be feisty, be very good. They can score 75 plus every game more often than not. This is not that year. This is a very down year for Mount. Give me Howard. Ooh. Seattle at Santa Barbara. Another 4.5-star play for us. Borderline lock play, but give me Seattle in this one. Better defense. This is for the championship, for the tournament they're in. Seattle's the better team here. UC Santa Barbara keeps scraping by these bullshit-ass wins. As you can see, they're damn near like 1-point wins every time. They're 1-4 against the spread for a reason. They're squeaking out lucky wins, and it's not going to keep... It's unsustainable. Give me Seattle, the better defensive team who has the better wins under the belt. Give me Seattle U. That's a damn near a borderline 5-star play. Wofford, EKU, Eastern Kentucky's 0-5. 0-2 at the crib, money line, and against the spread. Give me Wofford money line. But I don't like Wofford that much to run to the window betting their money line. I like the over as the best play in this one. Give me the over in that Wofford game. But if I had to pick a money line, I'd go with Wofford. UC Riverside. This is the play of the day. 5-star play. The play of the day. They're 4-point underdogs against Utah Tech. Let me say that one more time, y'all. These boys, UC Riverside, is 4-point underdogs against Utah Tech. Did y'all just understand what I was just saying? Okay. Best play on the board today. UC Riverside is going to blow these boys the fuck out by 8, 9 points, maybe 10 or 12. Give me UC Riverside money line. We taking that to the bank. I like Pepperdine in that matchup against CSF, Cal State Fullerton. Buffalo to beat Canisius by money line or spread. I think Buffalo beats these boys. But Canisius is pretty good at home. They won all their home games, but against Division II schools and a couple bad Division I schools. So I think Buffalo goes in there and gives them their first home loss. And I think by margin, give me Buffalo Bulls. I'll lay the spread. Sacred Heart, Penn State, give me the over. No defense on either side. Give me the over. DePaul's playing Louisiana State, LSU, baby. And LSU just played Drake, won by 9. Going up against a DePaul team who we took against Georgia Tech, and they won, I think, by like 12 or 11. I got to go with DePaul in this one to cover the spread, but LSU to win. Milwaukee at Akron. Milwaukee should lose this game by 20 plus. Give me Akron to load them boys the fuck up. Let's look at what they've done on the road. Milwaukee's 0-4 on the road. And I think they're 1-2 or 1-3 on against the number. They lost to Wichita by 17. Lost to Texas Tech by 17. Lost to Indiana by 31. Lost to fucking Wofford on the road by 10. Come on, man. Yeah, they're going to lose by more than 15. Akron, who's 5-1 against the spread, 2-0 against the number at home. They're going to beat the dog shit out of Milwaukee. 5-star play. And I like the first half spread in that one, too. We're coming up on the night slate. We're coming up on the last couple games on the board. Cali Baptist on the road at Oregon State, and I'm taking Cali Baptist in this one. The 6-1 team is still the underdog, which is telling us it's a really true coin flip. But against the spread, they're 1-6. The Oregon State Beavers are 0-3 at home, not covering any spreads. That's why the bookmakers can't really give them any spread to cover, because they know they ain't gonna cover it. So I'm already knowing Cali Baptist is gonna have an outright chance to win the game. If I'm going to have underdog who's 6-0, 1-0 on the road against a number, I'm taking that underdog with the points. Give me Cali Baptist in that one. Another 4.5 star. Borderline lock play right there, Cali Baptist. If you could ramp that up to +8 or +6 for Cali Baptist, that's a 5-star play. Sacramento State at Pacific, and this is Mikey Williams and co. Shaquille O'Neal's over there. We took Sacramento State against Presbyterian. They made us sweat it out, losing the whole game, losing the first half against Presbyterian, but they came back and won the game for us. But since then, they've took a couple losses. They're 0-3 on the road. I'll give me Pacific in this one, and I'm not big on Pacific at all, but Pacific shows me otherwise this year. They're pretty much right. I know how to gauge Pacific. This is a winnable game for Pacific by a lot. You know what I mean? Sacramento State has no bench. If Mikey Williams doesn't go out there and hit every three, they're going to get blown out damn near. Give me Pacific. I'll lay the 9 points, but I ain't really betting on it. I'll take Pacific money line, though. That's a 5-star play. Now we're going to cook up the top 3 plays for the first half and the top 3 plays for full game. Give me Akron for the full game spread. Parlay, we're taking Akron. And y'all know I honorable mention, I got to go with my SIU Salukis to turn up on them boys in Little Rock. But I like the money line. I think they're not a good team to lay points with, but give me SIU Salukis in the under. But yeah, Akron, lay the spread. UC Riverside, money line or +4 spread. Either one. And then we're going to go finish that off. Yep, Winthrop. They just dropped some of the lines. Winthrop's land 21. I think that's accurate. But top 3 plays for the money lines and spreads. The third money line play is going to be, I really want to give it to SFA. But we're going to go ahead with the morning slate. We're going to lay it. We gonna lay it big time with motherfucking UCF, baby. University of Central Florida. UCF. UC Riverside. And motherfucking, them boys at the bottom, Akron. Akron. Take them 3 to the bank. Now we're gonna cook up a first half spread for these boys who think it's chicken ass. Give me High Point first half spread. Georgia first half spread. And give me George. I like George Mason, but that's an honorable mention. I'd rather go with my boys UNC Wilmington first half spread for the top 3 first halves of the board. Now, if we want to add a couple honorable mention money line plays, parlay pieces, we're going with SFA for sure. SFA, Mercer, Bears. But Mercer is like a 4-star play. The rest of these is like 4.8, 4.9, borderline locks. I really like SFA a lot. SFA is going to blow them boys the fuck out. I like Indiana to roll them boys. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead with Lipscomb too. Lipscomb, Winthrop, another nice little play, but we're going to drop the points down a little bit. Howard, another underdog who shouldn't be an underdog. Wofford over. They just dropped the total at 158. I knew it was going to be close to 160. I think they go over 160 too. And then, yeah, last play on the board is going to have to be that damn Cali Baptist play. Let's cook up them plays for Saturday. Take it to the bank. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Subscribe.